Hi, everybody. We're trying to start this dumb video for the second time, and as soon as I hit the start button, then Teresa decides that she wants to talk to me. So quiet. Yeah, like that's gonna work. So I wanted to come on here, and I wanted to show some of the stuff that I've made, and there are several of it that several of things that are already listed on the Etsy shop, and I believe there is a link down below somewhere for the Etsy shop, and
In the about section.
in the about section. Okay, so I'm kind of a little new to this technical stuff. So, but I wanted to show you. I've been doing some resin pouring, and mainly that's been it. I wanted to show you some of these pendant pieces that I did, and they might not show up real well because they are on. I don't have a good backdrop for them, and all of these pieces that have sorry, handshakes. All of these pieces that have arrowheads in them, I actually bought the arrowheads from a modern napper. So none of these are relics from a long time ago. I had a neighbor who had a whole bunch of, hello, we're dropping. I had a neighbor who had a whole bunch of um, artifacts, and then they made it illegal, and then some government agency got a call that they had these, and they came in and confiscated everything they had, even though they weren't selling it. But I love these pieces with the arrowheads in them, and all of these I can hook to. I'll put a ring on it, so if you choose to, you can put them on a necklace. And I do have, sorry, handshakes. I do have some 26-inch gold chains and 26-inch silver chains. If you want one and you buy one of these, let me know and we will throw one in for you. So, and this is one of the prettiest pieces. But the modern nappers that do these do such an incredible work. And this is, I was messing with a little bit of the mica powder, and some of them they're going to have a blemish, like this one has a air bubble right in the center. Some of them are going to have blemishes, and I wish I was good enough that I could do something absolutely incredible. And unfortunately, I'm human. But this, if I remember right, is it's hard for me to tell in this light to see if that's a piece of tiger eye or if that's a piece of petrified wood. I believe it's tiger eye. And I know you can hear Jelly Bean back there. She's down here. She's rolling on the ground, just trying to act like a little bad attitude. And this is another, it's a little piece, but it's very, very pretty. And then I just got three more of the little stones. Oh, I forgot to tell you, it is now 6:46 in the p.m. And last time I saw the temperature out, she it was 94 degrees out. I think this weekend it's supposed to, or this Friday it's supposed to get up over 100. So yeah, and it could rain. So, but here is another one that is just, I love these pieces. And but yeah, all of the arrowheads, I just Absolutely love. And it's hard to show these without getting glare from the blinding ring light that I'm using now. But, whoa. And there's the last one of the ones I got out. I do have a big spear point that's about 5 or 6 inches long. I am not sure what to do with that. Yet. We've got some molds for platters. I'm going to see if that will go into the platter mold. Sorry, I got to readjust. Jelly Bean, the other day, now she's looking at me. Teresa was doing some loom knitting, and she had a ball of yarn that was about the size of a cantaloupe. And of course, it happened to be white yarn. And Jelly Bean saw it, and she just absolutely attacked it. And it was everything Teresa could do to try to get it away from her. And Teresa gave her a little ball of yarn. It's blue and black and all sorts of different colors. And she chewed on it for a while, and she ignored it. And now she is just going to town. But yeah, she's got such a personality. But some of these crosses, I have been experimenting with different types of color and the mica powder and other colors on it. Mainly with this batch here, I just did mainly black and gold. But I did do some experimenting. Sorry, guys. I did do some experimenting with the blacks. Here is a black one that I think what we're going to do with this one, with all the swirls, is with all the markings in that, we're going to try to inlay them with either gold or silver paint. So and that's another one. None of these right here are listed yet, but they will be, and that is another one. But these turned out very, very pretty. There's 12 different cross designs, and with the black ones, I didn't use mica powder. I used acrylic paint, and I really, really like the way the acrylic paint. The acrylic paint. I got a complaint. Plate. But the way the acrylic paint blended in, it was so nice. This one, I am just not sure if I even want to do anything with it, because it's just that one. It's just a pretty piece, just like it is.
What's in it?
Nothing.
Oh,
So,
people like that.
yeah. So, and I only have 3 or 4, okay, 5 more to
They have
show.
all kinds of other molds.
Yeah, and I do have a lot of other molds that I'm gonna. Yeah, I've got a spoon rest and everything. This is one I was very, very happy with the way the sorry guys, the black swirled into it. And like I said, I have a hard time holding these up. And this one here, I painted with a glitter paint. And it had some red glitter in it. I think this one turned out very, very pretty. And here's another just straight black one. Oh yeah, I forgot. This was another done with glitter paint, and it's got green glitter in it. And then here is the last one. And I'm not sure about this because it kind of the paint kind of smeared, so I don't know what I'm going to have to do. I'll have to ask Teresa's expertise.
Do another coat.
Yeah. Okay. And it might be one. Do you think if I sprayed it with clear enamel, that might do anything?
I don't know.
Okay. So, it's just hit and miss and everything. So, other than that, we've been.
Tell them about the phones.
Oh, okay.
I'm a phone killer now. Yes, I am.
Ah, it's time for an Arnold Palmer. Okay. Teresa and I went out. What's today? Tuesday. We went out Sunday, and no, Jelly, you stay down.
That, Jelly Bean.
We went out Sunday, and was it Sunday that we went to the? We went to the cemetery on Sunday. The Pineview Cemetery, I believe, or Pine Hill. Yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
Pine Hill Cemetery,
Pine
which
View or
is
something.
supposed to be the oldest cemetery here in Rocky Mount. And we drove around there quite a while, and we did a little bit of hiking, looking at different gravestones. We did find a marker for a gentleman that was born in 1757, and it said he had served in the Revolutionary War, and yeah, and there was another war he was in too, but that was just absolutely amazing, and we're finding stuff out here that that is so much older than we could find for the most part in Wyoming, because most of Wyoming's history is before written history, before the white man came through, and so this is all very, very new to us. But we had stopped at Sonic and got a couple slushies, and Teresa thought she had a major drinking problem because it seemed like every time she took a drink from her slushie that she was dribbling all over herself, and the cup was cracked down toward the bottom. And she didn't realize it. Finally, she realized it. We got it situated as best as possible. And Teresa likes to put her cell phone down in the cup holder. And that way it keeps it from flopping around when we're driving and everything like that. Well, she did not realize that there was slushy juice buried in the pothole or in the cup holder, pot holder, and so it just pretty much killed her cell phone. And
Sad.
we do it.
It was sad.
It was very sad, and we tried everything we could to get it resurrected, but it was officially dead. And so we came back home, and we did everything we could to dry it out. And with most new cell phones, they don't have a battery compartment that you can open up and pull the battery out of. So, like I said, we did the best we could to dry it out with no luck. And we kept getting these, or I kept getting these text messages from Verizon that said that we were eligible to trade in our current phones for a new Samsung A23, I believe, which is their latest and greatest. And so I called up and made sure that we were eligible for both phones, and we were. So I did the order over the phone, and went to the next day, Monday, yeah. I went to the local Verizon store to pick up our phones, and I asked the lady on the phone if they would help us get everything transferred from our old phones to our new phones. She said, "Oh yeah, that's not a problem." And when I got to the Verizon store, they handed me a bag and said, "Here you go." And I said, "Well, I was told you guys would help us get everything transferred over." And the lady said, "Yeah, we will for $30. And I said, "They told me nothing over the phone about having to pay a fee to get things transferred over." And we've been with Verizon for 23 years now. And every time I asked any of them, there were like 4 or 5 people in there, and they were really busy. They were busy playing games. They were busy eating. They were busy talking on the phone. and there for quite a while. I was the only customer up there, and they refused to answer any of my questions unless I gave them $30 per phone. So I got a little irritated, and I wanted to use some bad words, but I was good. I did not use any bad words, and I got home, and it took Teresa a little bit to calm me down because I let my temper get the better of me, and so I called Verizon, and though the first guy I talked to with Verizon said that basically, yep, that's the way it is. Too bad, so sad. And then I talked to another couple ladies, and they walked me through. The one lady said she was going to stay on the phone as long as necessary to get us set up and everything. And we finally got our new cell phones set up. Very, very similar to our old phones. They're a little bit smaller, but they also have 128 gigs of memory. And for the most part, it's not everything we learned from our old phones. It's pretty much the same thing on the new phones. The only downside is most of the games we were playing, we lost all of our progress, so we have to start completely over. At least I do on several of my games.
Yeah,
But
I do too.
oh, Teresa does too. So no big deal. But we finally got our new phones. We're gonna wait for a while until we can afford to get new hard side cases for our phones, because so far we've been really lucky. I majorly cracked a screen on one of my phones a few years ago, and then Teresa dunked
I had
this
to
one.
one-up.
Teresa had to one up me.
Oh, can I?
Sure.
You tell them what I've listed on Etsy, and then the promo code.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Teresa has listed a whole bunch of diamond paintings,
Some finished, some kits.
some finished, some kits, and she's got all those listed on there. And like I said, the Etsy listing is in the About page. And
And this link doesn't work, just type in the name.
if the link doesn't work, just type in the name.
Same name as YouTube name.
Same name as YouTube name.
Yep.
And also, don't forget there is a promo code where if you type in
All caps.
all caps,
Save 10.
save 10, you will get 10% off the entire order. And I know all of the stuff I've listed is all free shipping, and
mine too.
Teresa's stuff is too. And then with any of my necklaces, like I said, I've only got the one length, but I have it both in silver and gold, the 26-inch. And if you need a necklace for one of the pieces, just let me know and we'll throw it on in.
Tell them about some of the other pieces you're going to have.
So I've got a lot more molds. I've got a couple. I've got a cutting board, and with the resin, I don't think you could actually use it for a cutting board, but it's going to be one of the more decorative pieces that you hang on a wall. I did. The cutting board I did. Have you shown that at all?
Yeah, do you want me to
Yeah. I'm not happy with the way it turned out, because it ended up with a lot of bubbling going on. I know you can't really see right here, but yeah, there's a lot of bubbling going on. So I need to remake this. But hey, that's how we learn, is by screwing up the first 2 or 3 times we try it. But I've got several new molds. I've got the spoon rests. I've got several platters. I've got the cutting board mold.
Spires.
I've got some spires, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. And then I've got some skeleton keys that I can put in some of the pendants. And I've got some, don't I have some little crosses?
Yes, and you have little skulls. And
I've got little crosses. I've got little skulls.
little
So,
food.
little pieces of food. Those will look cool in one of the cutting boards or in one of the platters. And then, like I said, I've got a spear point that's like 5 or 6 inches long, and I think that'll look really cool in one of these platters. They have handles on their maybe 18 to 20 inches long by 10 to 12 inches wide, and they've got handles that you can bolt on either end. And so I'm going to use like some of the food, some of the skeleton keys. I'll use some of the stones that I have. So, it's just something to take a look at, and hopefully something will catch your fancy. So, do you have anything else, sweetie?
Nope, I got nothing.
She's got nothing. So, I hope that you've enjoyed it. I know that it's probably not nearly as much fun to be looking at my face rather than her pretty face. But, yeah. But, a couple times a year I got to come on and let people know that I'm alive and have a pulse and everything. And,
I haven't killed you yet.
and she hasn't killed me yet, which
You're
God
closer to-
God knows I've given her enough reason to. So, but yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments. And I hope you'll like and subscribe. And I really, really hope that you guys can pay things forward, do something very, very nice for somebody else, for a complete stranger, and then do something nice for you. And remember, we love you. And what else am I supposed to say?
Cherish their friendship.
Do what?
Cherish their friendship.
We do cherish your friendship. We have met so many amazing people off of YouTube, and it's been an absolute joy. So, anything else, Teresa?
Nope.
Okay. So
Everybody say bye, Brad.
no, everybody say goodbye, Teresa, because I'm doing the. Say bye, Teresa.
Bye, Teresa.
So we will talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.